This next video is after finding out my friend, who has been in audio, car audio that is, a lot longer than I have, been to Worlds, Nationals, and God knows how many other competitions, has no clue how to clamp his amplifier to find out the true rating of the power that it puts out. Now, to do this, you will need two things. You will need a clamping meter that reads amperage, hence the clamp, and you will need a multimeter that reads voltage and AC. Both of these you will be reading in AC. You will want to clamp as close as the amplifier as possible to get the cleanest, clearest reading. Now, as you can see, I have two red wires here, but if you look a little closer, one of them is actually wrapped in black. I only had red when I ran it. So anyhow, when you take your clamp, you will be clamping it to the positive wire of your speaker output. Next, you'll be taking your terminals of your multimeter and you will be putting them to the speaker outputs. I usually, as you can see, just poke it on in there until we get a reading. Just like they do in the drag lanes, they just poke it on in there through the wire there until it penetrates on into the wire. Alright, we should be in now. Now, I will select AC voltage on here, and on here we'll select amperage and AC. If you look closely, this one does say amperage, and well, hell, that one says nothing currently. I will hit this and the numbers will jump and move. As you can see, I'm starting with a higher frequency and working my way down, so the numbers will go up as my frequency is more hit. Which also, this is another way you can calculate which is your frequency at which your amplifier is tuned to, or your box is tuned to, I should say. Really, where you're tuned to, which will help you in the lanes, obviously. Find out which frequency is yours. Here we go. Now, usually you want to do that with the door closed. You do not want to do that with your door open. Sorry, remote wasn't working properly. I am doing this with the door open. You usually want to do it with the door closed for DB drag lanes. Obviously, Mecca, you're allowed one door open. Now, what does that mean, the 2 meters? Well, if you multiply the two numbers, that will give you your RMS that your amplifier is putting out. Now, if you divide the numbers, that will give you what is called box rise. Your box rise is equivalent to the ohm load at which you need to add your speaker that you have wired up to together. That is truly then what your amplifier is seeing after your load is played right then and there. Box rise, another video. Stay tuned.